Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Pizzeria UNO. We have Strombolis. We have the Margherita, the steak and cheese, and the Italian style meat. These were $4.99 each at Publix, and these were the only 3 flavors that Publix had. You actually can make them in the oven, the microwave, or the air fryer. So Kevin could have potentially done these on his lunchtime review channel. However, I told him I would rather do them on this channel because we use the oven on this channel, and so I want them to be the best they can be. But if the company puts microwave directions on there, then I don't blame him for making them in the microwave either, so I have to defend that. But you want to preheat your oven to 375 degrees, place the Stromboli on a cookie sheet and place on the center rack of the oven. Bake for 32 to 35 minutes. So that is the exact same for every one of these. We got a cookie sheet and a piece of parchment paper just so that we don't have to clean our cookie sheet off, because normally these things like this do tend to seep a little bit. So I'm gonna make sure I keep them in order on the cookie sheet, and I expect all of these are gonna look exactly the same. So this is the Margherita. Yeah, steak and cheese is gonna look the same, and I bet you this will also look the same. Yep, pretty much the same.
Like a big potato.
It does look like a baked potato, or a big potato. A big baked potato, a baking potato. So, since they all go for 32 to 35 minutes, I'm gonna actually put them in for 34 minutes. But at the end of 34 minutes, we'll come back, we'll show you what they look like, and then we will cut into them. We'll cut them in half, and we'll see how much filling you get. But now, I know we've tried the Pizzeria UNO calzones from Walmart, and so we have experience with those, and it seems to be a good brand. It's funny because the Margherita is more of a square shape, where the steak and cheese and the Italian style are more rounded. But anyway, we'll get those in the oven and we'll be back. So this is how they look. I'm gonna get the Stromboli, the Margherita first, and I'm gonna cut each one of these in half so we can see how full they are. Let me see what I can tell you about this. This is the Stromboli. It's the Margherita. Signature crust filled with tomatoes, mozzarella, white cheddar, Parmesan cheese, and basil. It says 26 grams of protein per serving, 9 ounces, 255 grams. It is 610 calories for the whole Stromboli. And it says Pizzeria UNO was founded in Chicago in 1943 and has provided quality entrees, appetizers, and snacks for over 80 years. It was in the kitchen at Pizzeria UNO where the first deep dish pizza was created. What makes a deep dish pizza? A buttery pie-like crust with lots of meats, cheeses, and rich tomato sauce. Even today, all Pizzeria UNO deep dish pizzas are handmade for the ultimate restaurant quality experience. Visit us at www.unofoods.com to learn more. So, let's see. I was going to try to see where is... Oh, okay, here we go. They come out of Romeoville, Illinois. All right.
Tell you what, this crust is very hard.
Okay.
I've got to fight with it a little bit. I think I managed to get it.
I'd say most people just pick these up.
It's too hot for me.
But it does feel pretty hot, so I'm gonna use a knife. Now this is just the margherita. So usually when I choose a pizza, it's not margherita because, well, I've had plenty of margherita pizza. It's just plain.
I tell you what, you get that basil. The tomatoes are really strong too. I guess if you did it in the microwave, the crust wouldn't be as crunchy. In the oven, it gets really crunchy.
They put plenty of cheese in there, and it does have a decent texture. For me, I don't know that I care for all that basil.
It's a lot of basil and tomato.
Well, and I mean that's what margherita pizza is, but I like meat so much that that's what I would rather have. And so for me, this is very plain. Honestly, I think, I hate to say it because normally I would never say this about a pizza or Stromboli or calzone or whatever, but it has no salt. Or it doesn't seem like it.
It's pretty plain.
It probably does have plenty of salt if I looked, but it doesn't have enough. There's not enough.
Like seasoning.
No, it's just like, it's this and it's this. And
it's literally tomato and basil.
And I mean, it's just plain. It doesn't have, it has those two flavors and that's it.
I think it looks like they may have put some like olive oil or something in there too.
It's just boring to me.
It's very plain. So I guess if you like a plainer pizza, it would be good, but it's just not for me either.
Okay, so the steak and cheese is signature crust filled with seasoned shaved beef steak, mozzarella, and white cheddar cheese. This one is 680 calories. So 610 to 680. Let's see if I can just pick this up. It might be way too hot, but. It smells like a Philly cheesesteak. If it only had some
peppers in it.
I know. That's what I was gonna say. If it only had some peppers, that would be great. That's a lot better because
it's literally just steak and cheese.
Yes, I do like the flavor of that steak. I think it has a lot going on, a lot more than the first one. I do wish it had some green pepper and even some onion would be terrific. Onion and pepper, that would be perfect. I wish they would do another version of this same thing. But you know why they probably don't is because it would make it watery.
Maybe.
I think it would make it very wet if they were to do pepper and onion, and that's probably why they don't do it. But it would just be a really great flavor, just like a Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, it would add a lot of flavor to it. I do like it though.
It's okay. I
like the steak flavor, and the cheese really comes through too, and the seasonings on the steak is really nice.
This
I like it.
Last one is an Italian style meat, and honestly, this is the one I'm looking forward to the most. Anytime we go to get like a sub sandwich or whatever, I'm always getting the Italian. This is a signature crust filled with mozzarella cheese, sliced pepperoni, ham, mortadella, and salami. And it is 750 calories.
For the whole thing.
For the whole thing, yeah. All right. This looks really good.
I got a little bit of everything in this bite. I wish I'd bought two of those. Yeah, I wish I'd bought more of these. Even the ham.
Yes, that's what I'm tasting.
It has a lot of flavor. Because the bite I got just now had a lot of ham in it, but just a little bit of pepperoni or salami, whatever it was.
Pepperoni.
Come on. Got some spice to it too. Not like really, really hot, but it does have a little bit of burn in the back of your throat.
That's the winner. It just has so much flavor, and if you like lots of different meats, if you already like an Italian style sub sandwich, then this is the one you're gonna pick anyway. I mean, if we weren't doing this review, if I had been at Publix buying them just to buy them, that would have been the one that would have been my choice anyway. I wouldn't have even bothered with these other two. Although steak and cheese is really
steak and
nice.
cheese is really good.
Yes, I just think
This one seems safer to our taste.
yes, absolutely. And the margarita, you know,
I wouldn't get it.
it's still. I think it's good quality. It's not that it's bad quality. It's just like there's just not a lot going on there. This would even be good, the steak and cheese with even a cheddar cheese. I know they use mozzarella cheese, but it would have been good with even another
It's
kind
more
of,
like a Philly cheesesteak sandwich without the peppers and onions. But I'm really getting a lot of the cheese in there too.
Yeah, that one's clearly the best. And the breading on the outside, it's nice. They're all three the same, no matter
Very
which
crunchy.
one you get. Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
if you microwave it, they'd be much softer.
But if you have an air fryer, it says place Stromboli on a piece of aluminum foil and place it in an air fryer. It's the same time. So, like, people make a big deal out of the air fryer. You're putting it in the air fryer the exact same amount of time that you're putting in the oven.
Oh, really?
So,
Usually it's less.
well, it's not. It's
That's surprising.
32 to 35 minutes.
Yeah, that's
And
surprising.
how
Because
long,
usually it's less.
yeah, that's how long we had it in the oven. So it's the same time. So, like, it's not like the air fryer's beating the oven, you know?
I do like the texture of the crust, but just know it does get crunchy. I would get that, and then I think my number 2 would be the steak and cheese. I would just, it's going to sound weird, but I would get some barbecue sauce and dip it in sauce.
Something to dress it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It has tons of seasoning on it, but it's just give you a little smokiness or something to add to it.
Right. No, I understand that. Well, if you've seen these in your area, you'll have to let us know. We only saw these at Publix. Haven't seen them anywhere else around us. So, and they're in the frozen department. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. There will be pictures at the end, and thanks for watching.